All right, and good afternoon, everybody. Thanks for waiting. My name is David Palmer, and I'm the president of the San Diego AMA. Thank you for joining us today. We're really excited that you've joined us today. I've got a lot of registrations, so it's really exciting that we have so many folks on the line listening in to hear about what's new for AMA members, whether you're looking to join or whether you're an existing member. There's lots in store for you, so we're really excited you've joined us for a day for an hour of learning about some of our new benefits that we've been adding just for you. So this is our first time doing it as a webinar. We actually hosted this in person at IBM about 6 months ago, or back in April, and it was really well received. And so, backed by popular demand, we are hosting this version as a webinar. And so today we'll learn about, we'll do a quick overview of this AMA, share some benefits, and based on feedback, we'll spend most of the time talking about some of the local benefits that we offer or are rolling out here at the local chapter level. And then we'll wrap up with some tips to help maximize the ROI of your AMA membership, as well as open it up for questions and any other comments and feedback that you may have as an incoming member or an existing member. So without further ado, again, I'm David Palmer. I have the honor of leading this exceptional team of board members at the San Diego AMA. And I joined, I'd say, gosh, I think it's been 8 years now. I joined when I was living in Sacramento, and I was really looking for, as a younger marketer at the time, I was looking for a way to kind of differentiate myself as an individual within the company, set myself apart from some of my peers, and also, most importantly, just connect outside of my industry and get to know like-minded marketers who wanted to, learn from others across industries what technologies and solutions and practices were they using and having success with in their campaigns. And so that's really how I got started with the AMA, which was in Sacramento. And to this day, I'm a huge AMA advocate, and now I have the honor of serving on the AMA board. So that's just a little bit about me. And feel free to start to share your thoughts, your ideas, what's exciting. We'd love to hear from you. So feel free to share your thoughts and ideas, your tweets using hashtag SDAMA. On any of the following social channels that we actively use. And a big shout out to Mike Matamala and the social team who have taken our social media to the next level. They do a great job. So if you're not following, certainly recommend you do. There's some great posts, great content, and great offers too. And just before we jump in, I want to take a moment to thank our sponsors. Without their gracious support and partnerships, we could not do the events and provide other opportunities for marketers to excel in their career. So a huge thanks to Elevator, Q2 Insights, Groovy Like a Movie, MAP, formerly known as Blue Hornet, Brilliant Marketing Ideas, Comet Creative, Green Rope, Hoova, Lineup, and Turning Point Executive Search. Thank you, sponsors. If any of you are on the line, we really appreciate what you do for not only the San Diego AMA board, but our members. Thanks to your support, we can create many opportunities to help them excel and connect in their careers. And if you haven't seen, we're offering for at least 2 more weeks a $30 off promotion. So right now is a great time to join. You can join for using promo code FALL16. You can learn more about the AMA membership, of course, here in the webinar, and also other details and a link to join at sdama.org/join. And again, that promo code is FALL16. And this promo code is good till November 4th. So at the AMA, everything starts with our members. It's thanks to our members who give us the inspiration, the ideas, and the feedback that they share, and we implement that in creating the opportunities, the events, the topics. It always starts with you. And we'll touch a little bit more on that in terms of what exactly we mean by that. Just a brief testimonial. One of our longtime members is Erica Ellis, who recently moved from Boston. And so she was a member of the AMA Boston chapter there. She attributes the single most important transition of her life to the AMA. And also the president of Pepper Group, George Couris, states that my involvement in AMA has helped me become a better marketer. My company has benefited as well. We've grown 3 times since I joined, and I attribute much of that to membership and our sponsorship of the local chapter. So thank you to some of our exceptional members. And now a quick overview of the AMA. AMA, as you may have seen, is the leader and is of the marketing industry and helping clarify, contextualize, and help marketers connect the dots between all the fast-moving parts that comprise marketing these days, from technology to principles that will never change. AMA is the organization that leads the way, and they do that through continuous education, providing valuable resources, and also creating opportunities or connection places to establish strong networking opportunities. And they have a new AMA. We have a new AMA brand identity that we've recently launched, and you can see the graphic display of representation of that new brand here. And I'll talk a little bit about what the next AMA means for you. But the mission of the San Diego AMA is we're striving to be the most relevant force and voice shaping marketing around the world. We've got 30,000 members worldwide with marketing professionals cross industry. So some of the key strategic pillars of the next AMA, we know that there's so many trends that are in technologies that are impacting marketers, and there are from technology to bandwidth to PR and other market aspects. AMA understands that there is a need to help marketers stay abreast of the fast-moving changes that affect us. So one of those areas is in service leadership, where the AMA is committed to providing customers and members and other stakeholders with quality, superior service leadership, and that applies at the local San Diego AMA chapter level as well. There's also the One AMA, and so that's helping to create a more comprehensive or unified experience and voice, whether you're at the local San Diego chapter level, or if you go to a national event, or you're on any of the web or digital platforms of any of the 70+ chapters out there. We're striding towards one more unified voice and one more vision, one more mission, why we're all in it to help marketers advance in their careers. The intellectual agenda really establishes the organization and all of its chapters as the leader in helping to create and provide quality education and other forms of content to help marketers stay abreast of what's going on in the industries, and also provide them with next practices as well as best practices to keep them at the top of their game. And lastly is really creating a connected community. We're in a global economy, and technology is helping create new connections like never before. And this fourth and really important initiative is our dedication to providing quality, personalized opportunities in one marketplace or community. And so we welcome you to the AMA community. Just a quick look at who comprises the board of directors at the AMA national level. I'm not going to read through each one of these, but this just kind of shows the diversity and the new forces, or the new leaders, I should say, that are at the helm of the AMA at the national level. And it's thanks to their leadership and their vision that we are creating a new brand identity for the benefit of AMA members and the AMA marketing community. At the national level, here's a look at the demographics. You can see that a large population comprise the education industries, as well as healthcare, marketing, research, and advertising. And from a job title level, it skews pretty mid to senior level range, with about 50% at a manager to director or VP and EVP or up level. And you can see the marketing experience range down there at the bottom. So pretty highly tenured marketers that comprise the AMA database. Also, and then at the local level, our mission is very similar. We're in the business, or we're as a nonprofit, we're in our mission is to develop powerhouse marketers in the San Diego business community. So we are a 501c3 nonprofit. We're an all-volunteer board, and we're an all-volunteer base. We don't have any paid staff except for one part-time administrator. We pride ourselves in providing community impact. We're all in this to give back to the community, and this is one of the ways we do that is through quality education and networking opportunities that help marketers advance in their careers, as well as building partnerships with businesses and unique kinds of partnerships with businesses, employer groups, and marketing service providers that would like to reach marketers and also connect marketers with the resources that they need, or the technologies that they need, or maybe they don't need yet, to help them be better marketers and have successful campaigns too. Also, we're proud of the recognition that we've received internationally for some of our accomplishments in the last year, most notably in membership, leadership, and communications. And then we've also taken first place in the membership for about 4 years in a row, 4 campaigns in a row now, which is that campaign that we were kicked off with at the beginning of today's webinar. So really proud of that, and we're excited to continue to grow that so we can create a larger marketing community here in San Diego. Now, similar to the demographics that you saw at the national level, they're somewhat similar at San Diego is a microcosm of what we see at the national level. We have a pretty high range of mid to senior, our membership base skews mid to senior level marketing experience and job title. And I believe this needs to be updated a little bit, but our business model is skewed B2C a little bit, with about, I'd say, I think it's 2/3 B2C and 1/3 B2B now. The average size of the company that comprises our San Diego membership base is 150, and 15 years average experience, including key industries or the top industries here in the local San Diego AMA membership population are from technology, healthcare, finance, advertising agencies, and marketing research firms or agencies. And just a little overview of our structure too, without going into too much detail. It's really, like I mentioned in the beginning, it all starts with our members. It's all about you, our members. You vote us in as your leadership team, and it's an organization that you help to make decisions on, and we base a lot of our decisions, a lot of our focus, the events that we plan, the opportunities that we create are all a direct result of the feedback and or the votes of the AMA membership base. So we essentially report to you as AMA members ourselves. And then we have an executive board, which is comprised of about 5 or 6 executive board members and about 15 different board of directors across engagement, partnerships, events, and the marketing divisions. And really importantly, we have our volunteers. They are a mini army that dedicate their time as well to help us not only bring great ideas forth to make our members' ideas, to build on those ideas and make them even better, but they are true workhorses, and they do so much great stuff for the San Diego AMA and the AMA marketing community. So we thank them every day for all that they do. to provide these exceptional opportunities for the AMA marketing community. Also, a big thank you to our board. Here's a quick look at our board. It's comprised of about 21, I believe, different board members currently. We actually have 2 opportunities open as well in the membership and volunteer engagement roles. So if you're interested, we'll talk a little bit more about how you can get involved. It's a great leadership opportunity. It's a great way to help shape the focus of the San Diego AMA, as well as create new opportunities for AMA marketers here in the region. And of course, it's a great skill building, connection building, and networking opportunity. And I'm not going to go through all of this, but what's most important, this is our strategic plan, a graphic design, a graphical view of our strategic plan for the 2016-2017 board year. And I just really want to highlight what our focus areas are this year. We have identified the most important areas ourselves in terms of where we make, how we make decisions, where we make our investments, where we spend the bulk of our time during our board meetings talking about these 2 key areas. And you can see that member value and other membership opportunities we've defined as our number 1 focus. Not because, there's always opportunity to create for marketers, right? We can always make things better. And so we firmly believe in that. And so we want to think innovatively. We want to create new opportunities for marketers that make AMA membership truly vital and a necessity, or to be perceived as a necessity by the by the regional marketers here in town. And you can see some of the initiatives that are underway, and you probably have seen many of these being rolled out. And we'll talk actually quite a bit about some of these today as well. So without further ado, I would like to unmute our presentation for now and see if there are any questions. Does anybody have any questions you'd like to share or comments you'd like to share before we jump right into some of the detailed benefits? And now I've unmuted. So if anybody has any questions or comments about the AMA overview before we jump into the benefits, please feel free to ask them now. All right. Well, we'll keep moving on, and I'm going to go ahead and mute this again because there is some background noise. So 3 key areas of membership benefits. The first one is about learning. San Diego AMA is really focused on educational opportunities. It's one of our key offerings. It's what we've been credited for and recognized for internationally. And we're continuing to hear positive feedbacks from our event attendees, and our events are also growing in numbers and in positive feedback too. So we host a wide variety of events, from seminars to trainings, clinics, and conferences, and we're really getting. I'd say we're thinking out of the box when it comes to the structure or the format of the events that we host. We're also really, thinking carefully about what are the topics that are important, and thinking about and leveraging feedback from our membership base, as well as leveraging our own understanding of what's coming down the pipeline for marketers. What are the trends or technologies that we need to help our marketers be prepared for, so that they can look like rock stars within their own companies and be at the forefront of what's coming in marketing. And so but it's not only topics. We also bring in great speakers from even outside the San Diego region that you may not have access to. And so that's just one, and they represent or they have experiences with great brands, or they work for hot brands themselves that are doing great things in their campaigns and driving business. So our events are really, it seems like our VP of programming and all the volunteers that are part of the events team are really taking it to the next level. And something new that we're offering this year is even more discounted pricing, or more deeply discounted pricing for our AMA members. It's just one of the ways that we are adding value to our membership base, where most of the events you get 50% off, if not more, for attending most of our events. And of course, you can learn all about our events that we have lined up or coming up at sdama.org/events. Also, we have one event that we're really excited about is the Art of Marketing Conference, which is coming up in about 2 weeks. So I think the normal price of a ticket is $300 or $299, but you can lock in a ticket as members for $150. That's 50%, which is, I guess, half of the price of the membership. So you come to 2 conferences per year. That in and itself pays for the membership right then and there. Plus, you get tons of other benefits and resources and discounts throughout the year too, which we'll talk about. We're really excited for our Art of Marketing conference this year. It's our 6th year putting this on, and it's really grown from, I think we had 84 or 85 attendees the first year back in, I think, 2012, I want to say. And it's grown to 250, and we're expecting maybe 250 to 350 attendees this year, with some great keynotes from Chris Goward, who is the author of You Should Test That, and he's a brilliant conversion rate optimization expert. He'll be talking about the future, about what the future looks like and how the future looks or belongs to the optimizers. And we'll share some inspiring stories as well as some case studies about to demonstrate how optimization and give some practical advice for how marketers can better leverage learnings to optimize their campaigns and convert more leads. And then Aaron Carpenter, he is the current CCO at Hubnami and the former VP of Global Marketing at the North Face. So he's going to be talking about creating inspirational brands, and he works with a lot of other active sports marketing and brands who market to active athletes, outdoor athletes, including Camelback and a few others. So he's got some great stories to share. And most interestingly about this conference, it's not your typical kind of conference. It's kind of a choose your own adventure, I like to call it. We all have different kinds of learning styles or approaches or preferences. So you can go through the day choosing whether you want to go to a speaker or a panel, or maybe more of an interactive mentor session style, or a workshop where you're actually cranking out learning as well as cranking out some sort of plan or takeaway or framework that you'll be able to walk away with and really apply the next day. And again, it's also based on the funnel. So the sessions throughout the day are kind of top of the funnel, big picture. Let's get our leads into the funnel. How can we continually optimize? Leverage our data, leverage our information resources to optimize those campaigns at each level of the campaign. As you progress through the day, essentially you're going through it's like you're going through the funnel yourself as an attendee of our conference. So very structured, very strategic approach, and we hope to see you there. If you haven't registered, again, $150 off and $149 a ticket for AMA members. Also, some other great events that we have coming up we always have national AMA events. Sometimes they're hosted in San Diego, and oftentimes they're internationally too. So anywhere from Canada to major metropolises here in the United States, and they frequently range from $200 to $300 in savings, which almost pays for an AMA membership alone, right then and there. We also San Diego AMA partners with other local organizations and to provide or to promote and offer discount for our members. And we don't just partner or promote any old event that organizations want us to cross-promote. We really take pride in selecting the right fit for our marketers, our integrated brand marketers, and telling them or sharing them with them these opportunities. So again, we're not here just to promote our own events, because we're, as a 501c3, we're not here to make money. We have very limited margins, but what we want to do is just create the right mix of events and opportunities for our marketers. And we've also got other virtual events and opportunities available too, in the form of webinars, e-learning modules and courses, as well as online conferences. And you can learn more about these at both the local chapter website, sdama.org, as well as our national website, ama.org. Also, some great content that we've been producing. Hats off to our content marketing team. They've really, I mean, it's great for SEO, right? But it's also just really great, engaging content, and the quality has been impressive, if I can say so. Thank you, content marketing team and volunteers who and our experts who provide the content in the form of a blog. They provide some great new perspectives and it's authored by leaders in marketing from top brands and consultants who are having successes themselves. And so they're sharing their successes with our marketers and our marketing community to help them be better marketers and adopt some of their best practices or their successes within their own campaigns. And then also we have podcasts that you can listen to on demand. These have also become more frequent, so you'll see a lot more of these on our website at sdama.org. And these are again great for on demand. You can on your way to with our lovely traffic here in town. If you're commuting to work, you can pop up or download it or just open the podcast from our website. And I believe there's a way it hooks into iTunes too, so you can get some automated notifications. But check those out; they're great, and we're getting a lot of great feedback on those podcasts. And thanks again to all of the experts in the region, as well as abroad, outside of the San Diego, who are joining us to share their insights in these really engaging forms of content. Also, there's some great subscriptions that AMA members have exclusive access to. From our flagship magazine of marketing news, which provides some great perspective and stories from thought leaders around the world, from top brands. Very intriguing articles that are really from a national perspective. And then there are the more scholarly journals, which are very scientific based, and they have some very specific articles in particular areas like marketing research or segmentation, and campaign analytics, omni-channel. So check those out if you're a marketer or if you're a member. They are great, valuable resources, and they are free to you as AMA members, or as are built into your AMA membership dues. So secondly, another key area of AMA membership is connecting. And so we understand the value, and we firmly believe in the value of relationship building among marketers. And so that's why we host a number of networking events throughout the year. We also like to open up our AMA community, to other organizations that are related to the marketing discipline, including, our great friends at the PRSA, Public Relations Society of America, the local chapter, this SDX, which is a chapter of the advertising AAF, and just a number of other organizations too. So you'll find some great events that we're co-hosting with other organizations, just to bring like-minded marketers together to connect, to share opportunities, and to form new partnerships, and just have fun too. It's a great way to meet new friends and really engage with the local marketing community. And some of our events are either they can range from being half off, some of them are free, and then some of them are member only too. So we like to show our love for our members, but give them the highest in value when it comes to relationship building and networking. And a new form of networking that we've rolled out this year, which has been very successful, we've gotten a lot of positive feedback, are our special interest groups. Now, these are in most cases free for members. They are great, opportunity or event, a smaller, intimate setting where like-minded marketers can come together and network and maybe discuss very particular challenges that they're having on a very particular topic. And so you'll see a handful of some of the special interest group focus areas that we have we're offering to date. We have Hispanic marketing, content marketing, purpose-driven brand is launching very soon, as well as video marketing. And we've got a couple of others in the pipeline, but they're great, like intimate and casual setting that meet each one meets on every month or every 2 months on average. And just, it's a great groups that come together to network and share really relevant forms of information, brainstorming on their campaigns, and just I like to call it meaningful networking. And also, as you're probably aware, as you probably heard about the webinar yourselves, we've got a whole host of digital platforms, at least at the local level, and AMA National does as well. But here at the San Diego level, we've got some great forms of or ways to connect with the organization, our members, and the marketing community here in town. Also, our sponsors are great are key partners and partners of the AMA marketing community. So you can, I definitely encourage you to, if you haven't already, check out some of our social platforms and engage, maybe even subscribe to some of the posts. We try to put out quality content. We keep our promotions down to a minimum. Again, we want to help empower our San Diego marketers with the right content that is going to help them form the connections that they need, or provide them with the information that they need to be more successful in their careers and excel. So check these out. And also, we've got, if networking or connecting with individuals is of particular interest to you, you can check out the member directory. Now, as members, you'll have access to the database of at least of those who have opted in. There aren't too many who have opted out to the member directory. So you can connect with marketers internationally. A large majority of them are in North America. But you can peruse them and connect with them and learn more about the the AMA membership base. And then at the local level, we're really excited to be rolling out very soon our preferred provider directory. And I've seen the mock-up, or not the mock-up, but the test version of this new directory at the local level, and it'll be a great way for you to find other partners that are members here in town, or as members yourselves, you have the opportunity to be listed, and you'll be featured too as one of the top priority companies that are listed by category. So if you're perhaps, for example, if you're an agency and you'd like to get your name out there, you can do that in this preferred provider directory. So over time, we hope to grow the provider directory to be the marketing source or connector here in the San Diego region. So a long time coming, but we're really excited that this is finally launching, and we can't wait to roll this out. We think it'll be a big value for our members as well as our sponsors too. So keep an eye out for that. And excelling is our third key area at the local level. You may have seen a trend here in terms of these three categories. The first one was learn, second was connect, and the third was excel. So that is our tagline at the San Diego AMA. That's where we pride ourselves and where we dedicate our time and our energy is in helping our members learn, connect, and excel in their careers. So lastly, ways that materials or other opportunities that we create to help marketers excel is, for example, through ama.org. You've got unlimited access to all the content, all the great forms of whether it's blogs or research, scholarly articles, and other on-demand forms of content like video. You'll have unlimited access to that content, and it's great. There's a lot of great content out there. I got to say, lately I've been checking out the articles more and more, and I just think that the quality and the content and the relevance to the modern day marketer is just great out there. So definitely check that out if you're a member, and there's some limited content too if you're not a member, so that you can get a flavor for it. And one of my favorite resources is the Marketer's Toolkit. There are sometimes you've got you need a plan template, or you need a calculator, or some other kind of calendaring kind of template, maybe for your social media campaigns or your other digital channels, or even there's some interesting workflows out there too. So internally, if maybe your team is struggling, or maybe could use a little, some tools for streamlining, reviews or approvals and processes. There's a whole variety of toolkits out there. Check it out. This is only for AMA members, and it's being updated with new tools on it seems like a weekly basis, and they're sourcing them from our members or also and other brands that are using these tools themselves, and they are finding great success. And so the AMA community is about sharing best practices and tools to help their peers excel. Also, the organization likes to recognize our members as well. So oftentimes on our homepage, we'll have a spotlight that's dedicated to our AMA members. And we like to highlight particularly those who have had significant accomplishments in their career, or are applying their skills in marketing or elsewhere to benefit the community. So it's a great personal branding opportunity for our members, but also just a great way to help personify our members. And so we do this on a regular basis, and we do this in social media, and email, and other forms too. So if you're interested as a member being spotlighted, send us an email. We'll share the email at the end of the session, but we want to hear from you. If you or your team or your brand are having major successes, we'd love to spotlight you for what you're doing at your brand or in the community. So please reach out and share that with us. We'd love to put you in the spotlight. And then there's also other forms of thought leadership too. We talked a little bit about the blogs and podcasts. So if you're interested in being a contributor or a participant in our blogs or our podcasts, which are broadcast live, we had a live one yesterday, and I think it's posted on the website today. Check it out, and definitely let us know if this is something you're interested in. We want to give our members some top priority when it comes to sharing and participating in these kinds of opportunities. Also really important, professional development. We want to help our members connect with the amazing talent pool, help our employers of the region connect with the amazing talent that we have at the local level. And so we do that in the form of job postings. And if your employer is a member of the AMA, you get a discount on posting jobs on our job board, which is at sdama.org/jobs. We've had some great successes and great feedback in terms of placing candidates and matching their skills with the needs of our employers. So if you're a recruiter, or if you're a team leader who's looking to fill a really important position, check this out. A great way to fill your openings with some great talent. And then also on the flip side, if you're seeking a job or maybe a career shift or just a different opportunity, members have the first opportunity to know about these new job postings, and you can be the first to apply. And it's a great way to really distinguish yourself maybe on your resume by listing yourself as an AMA member. And the more you contribute to the AMA, and maybe in the form of a podcast or blog, or as a volunteer, or as a board member too, those are great ways to really differentiate yourself as a marketer and a connection builder here in the San Diego region. There's also our certification course. It's a PCM. It's all online based. I'm not going to play this video. We do this in person, but due to webcasting, I don't think it'll air well or translate well. But we can send out a link after the webinar. But this is one of our members who is talking about how her experience with going through the PCM certification and how it has helped her excel in her career and really differentiate herself as a marketer within her team and get that promotion. So it's a pretty cool testimonial. But members get 30% off of this PCM Professional Certified Marketer certification. And you can learn more about this at ama.org/PCM. Also, there's business development opportunities. We talked about the board, the preferred provider directory. That's one great business development opportunity. Networking, of course, is a great business development opportunity, but also becoming a sponsor or a partner of the AMA is a great way to grow your business as well. Not only to connect with marketers at the local level and to demonstrate your affirmation of caring for the marketing community and helping marketers excel, but it's a great lead gen opportunity too. So it's our members tend to see them as partners as opposed to these people who are it's people to avoid. They're not out there to sell. They're really out there to help provide quality information and content. And if it turns out it's a great partnership, excellent. But our members are definitely encouraged to check out our sponsorship and exhibiting opportunities, including, I think we may have a table or two left at the Art of Marketing conference. I think sponsorships have now closed, but we have one or two tables that are open if you're interested in exhibiting there at the Art of Marketing conference on November 4th. You can learn more on our website. And then we also like to create exclusive access for our members. They have opportunities to connect with thought leaders on a personal basis, attend events that are exclusively for members. And here's just a couple of photos of some of the opportunities that only members had access to meet, including there at the top, Chris Brogan, who's a genius and a huge thought leader in the content marketing space. He spoke recently at one of our events, and he attracted, gosh, I can't even remember, 150 some odd marketers, and we literally planned this event in, I think, under 3 weeks. So they pulled this event off thanks to our volunteers miraculously, and then we also created some exclusive networking opportunities for our members to connect with Chris Brogan after the event. And we seek those opportunities out on a regular basis too. So at the end of the day, our tagline of Learn, Connect, Excel really boils down to creating member value. Again, member value is our number one focus and goal for members this year. So I'd like to tell you just a little bit more about some of the hard numbers, I guess, behind member value. There's some discounts that we have arranged. Some are at the national level, and many of them are at the local level too. And so this preferred provider directory program that we were talking about is connected to this, where some of our preferred providers, like Fit Athletic, which is, Fit Athletic, which is the gym. We've got about 3 locations here in the San Diego region. There's the San Diego Museum of Art. We're fostering connections with sponsors and other preferred members and preferred providers to help them sell or, promote their business as well. And members get great kickbacks or discounts, I should say, for joining or for purchasing these products and services of these partners. And there's a great variety too, and there's a lot of value behind these. So definitely check these out if you haven't already, if you're a member. Great ways to get more out of your membership and save some great money. I actually, when I went to Hawaii not too long ago, I used the ama.org's discount page and saved, gosh, I can't remember. I tweeted about it because I was so excited, but I think it was like $60 that I saved on a car rental. I had already purchased my plane ticket, but it helped me save $60 off of the rates that I could find on Expedia or wherever else I was looking for rates. So check it out. Great benefits. And here's just a little calculator that we put together in case you're numbers driven, kind of like I am. I just want to make sure that our investments or any investment that we make is going to be worth it. The investment isn't necessarily worth it to everyone, and we fully acknowledge that. But for those, for most folks, or for many folks, it does. So here's just a calculation. Over the course of the year, an AMA membership can help bring you $15,000 in savings. I'm going to say, to be honest with you, it's kind of hard to get $10,000 worth of partner discounts. It's hard in that there are so many providers out there that I don't know that we necessarily do business with that many folks, but it is possible to save this much. And for an investment of $295 in your career growth and networking and connection building opportunities, it could be value right then and there. And if you, like I mentioned before, if you come to 2 events or if you come to one conference, one of our local conferences, and maybe a couple of events throughout the year, you can the investment you pay into membership pays for itself almost immediately. And again, that's because we've changed our pricing structure to add more value for members recently. Again, we've been recognized at the national level for our focus on, or for our successes in growing our membership base, for enhancing, continually adding new forms of value and testing new innovative forms of value and implementing them with our membership base. And our retention is great too. So it goes to show that members are really experiencing value with their membership benefits as well. Here's a look at pricing. Most commonly, most folks sign up for the professional membership package at $295. And currently, as we mentioned before, there's a $30 off promotion that we're offering. Use promo code FALL16 to get this $30 off. So the professional membership is actually, after fees, $265. And again, a great opportunity. That this promotion is only for the professional level category, so it cannot be applied to some of these other forms of membership. We'll talk a little bit about group, and we'll talk about, and then some of the other opportunities or categories of membership there's more information on sdama.org/join. Also, let's spend just a quick moment talking about group membership. As an AMA member, well, actually as a team, if you have a group of 4 or more, you can save up to $85 per person when it comes to getting your team involved with the AMA and becoming members. And if you're interested in getting your team signed up, and you're the one who kind of carries that torch, the person who arranges this gets a $50 gift card for themselves to spend. You don't know if you don't have to tell the boss, you don't have to tell the team about that. That could be our little secret. But it's a great way to invest. It's a great investment in your team. It's a great team building opportunity, and also a great way to help make sure that your team is on the cutting edge of marketing and and understands what's coming in marketing. And here's just a sampling of some of our AMA group members, including Wells Fargo, IBM, LPL Financial, Scripps, and Sharp, as well as Verizon. And also, if you'd like to refer AMA members, as an AMA member, if you'd like to refer members, you can get an Amazon gift card for the first person you refer, and after 5, you get a free membership too. Now, we're running a little bit short on time, but I do want to say, there's some great ways for maximizing the ROI of your membership. And I think a really important one is to identify what goals or what you want to get out of a membership. How can membership help? What do you want to get out of a membership to help you? Is it to advance in your career? Is it to network? Is it to grow and grow your marketing acumen? Take a moment to identify what is it really that you're looking for. And then, if I can make myself available, or any of our board members or membership volunteers, we would love to help match or help, kind of help you identify, is membership the right fit for you? And a few other ways to get involved and leverage and take AMA to the next level for you and maximize that investment. And one of my favorites is volunteering. It's a great way to hone your skills and take advantage of your AMA membership and put on some of these great events and opportunities and platforms that we're creating for the AMA community. So here's some other openings that we have, but due to time, we won't go through these in detail, but you can check them out on sdama.org/volunteer. You can also find links on our homepage. And at this time, just a quick reminder, we've got our Art of Marketing conference coming up. Really, one of the best conferences to date that we've planned, and we're really excited about its growth. And we've created a great panel and a lineup of speakers representing some great brands that are doing content, closing the conversion rate optimization and content marketing. They're doing it right. So definitely check out this conference. I think you'll be particularly interested in it, and a great time to save. And then don't delay too, because after Halloween, I think at the strike of midnight on Halloween, don't be too scared, the prices go up. So you'll still save $150, but the price, you just won't. I guess the price goes up in total. And again, just a reminder that this campaign ends in 2 weeks, so use promo code FALL16 at the link below to save $30 off your professional membership fees. And I'll leave my contact information here. You can email me with any questions you have or comments, and I'm also going to stay on the line and open it up to questions. And feel free to, maybe if there's prospective members who want to ask questions to some of our other members on the line, feel free to. But let's open it up for questions now. If I can find the button, give me 1 sec. So, any questions from the attendees today?
I have a question. What constitutes a young professional? Is there an age range there, or?
Yeah, good question. So did you see the line item of first year free for young professionals?
Right.
Yeah. So for young professionals, I think what constituted, and don't quote me, but I believe it's after a year of graduating from an undergraduate course, you can join for free. But I believe you have to be an AMA member at that collegiate chapter that you earned your undergraduate degree from. And if you weren't a member of the collegiate chapter at that time, you can still join at a discounted rate for, I believe, 2 or 3 years after graduation from any undergrad course. And I believe that you can get that young professional discount. And I can't remember what the pricing was. I believe it's at least half of the price of a professional membership. Maybe, was it $149 or something?
Yeah,
let me go back.
Okay. And then, is there an annual fee?
That is the annual fee. I believe there's the prices that I showed you there in that one slide. I'm trying to go back to it. Include any built-in fees. So you may see a little bit of a discrepancy of this $155 price that you see on the AMA National website. And I think that's because I built in all the other fees that you would pay. So this is really in total pricing. And as a young professional, you get all the same benefits of a professional level membership. So you're not like missing out on any of the benefits or discounts or anything. It's just our way of helping connect young professionals into tapping them into the professional marketing community of San Diego. Does that help answer your question?
Yes.
Cool. What else? Any other questions from the audience today? Well, again, here's my contact information. Feel free to please, I encourage you to reach out. I hope this was valuable, and thanks again for spending an hour of your time with us today. We really look forward to having you as joining the community, and so does the AMA board. Again, I'll leave you with this promotion and my email address here. And again, thank you for your time, and enjoy the rest of your day today. Thank you, everyone.
Thanks, David.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You too.